Hello students, how are you? Let us revise our topic sequence and series. So let us define sequence. So sequence is a function whose domain is a set of natural numbers and codomain is set of real numbers. That is, it is a function. So it is a function, but the domain set is compulsory set of natural numbers and the codomain set is any real numbers. We can also define sequence as an ordered set of real numbers as S1, S2, S3 dash dash Sn dash dash. So this sequence can be represented by nth term of the sequence written in a set. So sequence Sn can be represented as this, the writing nth term in this set curly bracket and n is equal to 1 to infinity, or Sn, simply Sn in curly bracket, or this other bracket we can write this Sn and write n is equal to from 1 to infinity, and nth term of this sequence can be written simply as Sn. So for example, sequence Sn is equal to sequence n square. Actually these terms in this sequence are nothing but put n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and write the terms. So the terms will be 1, 4, 9, 25 and the nth term will be n square and so on. Second, let us take sequence Sn as sequence 1 upon n plus 1. So the terms can be obtained by putting n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 in the nth term. So put n is equal to 1, first term will be 1 upon 2. Put n is equal to 2, second term will be 1 upon 3, third will be 1 upon 4 and so on. So as we say that sequence is a function, we can represent it by this diagram where I have written the natural numbers in a domain set and image of each natural number in a codomain set. Similarly, for second function, second sequence x upon x plus 1, 1 upon n plus 1. So the terms in the domain set are 1, 2, 3, 4 and their images are in codomain set 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 4 and so on. Another example of the sequence, let sequence un is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7. This is a sequence of first 4 odd numbers. Another example, suppose let sequence tn is equal to a, b, c, d. This is a sequence of first 4 letters alphabetically. Sequence vn is equal to 1, minus 2, 3, minus 4. This is called as an alternating sequence. So let us see what is mean by finite and infinite sequence. If the number of terms in sequence are finite, it is said to be finite sequence. Otherwise, it is said to be infinite sequence. Now, let us see one example. If sequence Sn is given as sequence n upon n plus 1 and we have to find S7, S9, that is 7th term and 9th term. So, let us see this sequence we have given by its nth term. So actually the terms in the sequence will be represented by S1, S2, S3 and so on. And the terms will be putting n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, we get 1 upon 2, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 4, 4 upon 5 and so on. And hence the 7th term of this sequence can be obtained directly by putting n is equal to 7 in nth term. So it will be 7 upon 7 plus 1, that is 7 upon 8. Similarly, ninth term can be obtained by putting n is equal to 9 in nth term. So S9 is equal to 9 upon 10. Now let us see the another definition, that is subsequence of a sequence. Definition first: a subsequence is a sequence that can be derived from another sequence by deleting some elements without changing the order of the remaining elements. Thus, subsequence of the sequence AN is ANK, where NK is strictly increasing sequence of positive integers. Another definition of subsequence is: let S is equal to Sn be a sequence of real numbers and n is equal to Ni, I is equal to 1 to infinity be another sequence of set of natural numbers. Then the composite function Sn is called subsequence of S and is defined as S composite function of S and n I is equal to S of n of I is equal to S of Ni is equal to Sni. Thus, this composite function is equal to sequence Sni, n is equal to 1 to infinity. Let us see example. If S is equal to n square, n is equal to 1 to infinity and n is given as small ni, sequence small ni is equal to sequence 2i minus 1 and I is nothing but natural number, and we have to find the composite function, composite sequence SON. So we have given S is equal to n square and capital N is equal to Ni is equal to 2i minus 1, and we know that this composite function or subsequence is nothing but Sni, and therefore substitute n by ni. So in main sequence there is n square. So in this sequence substitute n by ni. So sequence will be ni square. N is equal to 1 to infinity, and put the value of ni is equal to this 2i minus 1. So the nth term of this sequence will be 2i minus 1 bracket square. Here I is equal to 1 to infinity. So the terms will be, when we put I is equal to 1, there is 1 square, therefore 1. Put I is equal to 2, therefore 4 minus 1, that is 3 square, that is 9. and so on. Thus, to obtain subsequence, substitute n by ni and obtain all the terms. Second example, sequence S is given as n square, that is 2n minus 1, and sequence ni is given as I square, n is equal to I is equal to 1 to infinity. Then this subsequence is nothing but Sni. So substitute this n by ni. So 2 ni minus 1, and the term we have given that ni as I square, therefore 2 into I square minus 1. So the terms put I is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and we get as 1, 7, 17, and so on. Now we see the limit of sequence. So we define this sequence, limit of sequence, as like this. Let Sn be sequence Sn be a sequence of real numbers. Then we say that sequence Sn tends to a limit L as n tends to infinity if for epsilon greater than 0 there exists an integer n such that mod Sn minus L is less than epsilon when small n is greater than or equal to capital N, and we write it as limit Sn is equal to L. Now the next definition is convergent sequence. So definition of convergent sequence is if the sequence of real numbers Sn has a finite limit, that is limit of Sn is finite as n tends to infinity, then this sequence is said to be convergent. And similarly, divergent sequence, if the sequence of real numbers Sn does not have a limit or has infinite limit, the sequence is said to be divergent. Oscillatory sequence, if the sequence of if the limit of sequence Sn does not exist, that is limit of Sn as n tends to infinity is not unique, sequence is said to be oscillatory. So let us see some examples. Examine convergence of the following sequences, and these are three sequences. So let us see first sequence Sn is equal to n upon n plus 1. So nth term of this sequence is n upon n plus 1, and so we have to find the limit of this sequence. So limit of Sn as n tends to infinity is equal to limit of n upon n plus 1 as n tends to infinity, and for finding this limit we can divide the numerator as well as denominator by n, and then we get the limit 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon n, which is equal to 1 upon 1 plus 0 is equal to 1, and which is convergent. Second example, Sn is equal to 3n upon n plus 7 root n. So similar to above example, to find the limit we divide numerator and denominator by n, and we find limit as 3. So this is convergent sequence, and this third sequence dividing by n we get n upon n plus 5 upon n, and its limit is equal to, as n tends to infinity, it is equal to infinity, which is divergent. So the next terms we see in the next lecture.